Alright, so this is a stream I've wanted to do for a while, at least a YouTube video. Let's talk about seal clubbing, stat padding, generally what I just call a shitter. I've often said in my videos that I want a wedge, like a cheese wedge, like a doorstop wedge, um, infograph. And so I'm going to show you skill donuts. I'm going to show you a couple things. So let's start off. So here I am in low tier on the SA server. SA. I don't know if I dare hit that because I'll probably fuck up what I'm doing. So I'm here in the 38H. It's supposed to be this like powerful tank. It's supposed to be kick ass. Cool. So then this guy, Mr. PZ35R, comes in there like fucking Patton, spamming the gold, kills me, whatever. Kills our 5 bots, whatever. Good for him, right? 2,000 battles, 4389. We go here statistics, we go here infographics. See? Plays a lot of low tiers, that's one thing, but at least it's not all low tiers. The guy's trying. See, he's maybe just in here, I don't know, trying to knock out missions, same as me. Just fucking get them done quick and fucking move on with your day. See, this is actually good compared to a lot of these guys. This is good compared to, well, some of the fucking horse shit I'm gonna show you. So yeah, that's where we start. This is, he's got 21,000 battles. You got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,000 of them right there. And I'll say mid to upper tiers, 5 and above. That's awesome. Fuck, he might. I don't know. I'd have to look at mine. Anyway, that's good. That's no problems there. See, and I just sucked ass and fucking let a bot do more damage than me. But this dude took me out pretty fucking quick, and that's the problem with SA and low tier. It's me versus him. So this guy, he fucking went for me. He went hard for me. And fucking got me. And then after that, he just sat back and seal clubbed out my bots, padded his stats. He got 5 kills. He didn't die. So now that's a +5 plus he didn't die. Now, me, on the other hand, I didn't get 5 or 6 kills and I died. So that left me a -1 in the way of your kill death ratio. So this guy is padding at least that stat, the kill death ratio, and it's helping. I mean, obviously, it's helping him, and he's in the 4K, same as me. Yeah, this is what I would call a fair fight. This is a 4K guy against a 4K guy. This I have no problem whatsoever with. If I had battles like this, I'd take them every day. This is fair matchmaking. We're even skilled. Actually, arguably, some would say that I should have won because I have 50,000 battles. But then again, this guy's a higher personal rating. I don't know. I'm sure that this guy, I mean, he actually is Latino. Latinos. This is his server. So, arguably, I'm the asshole being on his server. And arguably, he can't do much over tier 5 most of the night on SA. So, I mean, this I would call as good matchmaking. Some of this other horse shit, also on SA, this whole stream, I'm going to show you SA battles. So here's another one. Here's me. See, I gave it another try in that 38H. This is me being a stat padding little piece of shit. This is me fucking pulling out 1115 or 1155 damage in a fucking low tier tank. This is me getting my final daily mission, be top damage on your team. I could have done it on a win, lose, draw, didn't matter. But this time, I actually did get the real guy out. Actually, here. Actually, the bots took out that real guy, which was fucking super nice. Turns out this 38H is not the tank that I remember it to be. Um, I was having a hell of a time even with the bot, M1441. I bounced off the M2 Lite a bunch of times. It wasn't a very good game. It was in the fact that I got my missions, but reality is, if the bots didn't take that dude out, it would have been exactly the same as the one before it on the exact same map, strangely. So here I am, 2 kills. That's terrible. 2 kills I should have had fucking like 5. Just like the other fella in the match I just showed you. So, but I mean, whatever. Let's see what this dude's all about. I don't think that was even the point of this, showing you this dude. Okay, so this guy's 30,000 battles. Whatever. 5k personal rating. I don't think I kept this for any reason, but let's just do it for fun. Statistics, infographs. Oh, okay, there you go. Guy plays a lot of tier 6s. I would call that mid-tier play. 1 through 3 is low tier. 4 to 7 I'd say is mid tier. 8 to 10 is high tier. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's here playing low tier. Maybe he's just trying to knock his missions out. Whatever. Fine. I don't see a problem here. It's kind of not the focus. I wasn't even probably even going to bring up a service record on this one, but whatever. That's cool. I mean, that's just me not getting a skill donut. Yay, gunmetal. Didn't get a skill donut. Okay, so then we go here. This is let's see. This is me and the Matilda trying to get through some of these fucking missions. Oh, this was an early game. This is me getting my first daily mission because the team pulled off the win. Did very little, 254. Didn't even get fire for effect. Yay me. This fella here apparently carried the team. Whatever. Between him and the T6. Yay, good for those guys, right? This is not even my worst game, skill donut wise. Yeah. What was the point in this one? I don't think it was the players in this one. Okay, well this guy's got 60,000 battles at 4236, so basically the same player as me. Let's go statistics, infographs. But this guy is probably truly I don't know, maybe or maybe not, a truly an SA player. But either way, this is a typical SA player. I mean, this is what you get. The infographs that are 5 and below. So whoever this is, they obviously play a fuck ton of South American games on the SA server just because it's tier 5 and below. So, whatever. Yeah, I mean, pretty typical. This isn't even where I'm trying to go. I mean, these guys are, they don't, this isn't the bad ones. These are not the bad ones. Actually, this is the guy that killed me. I let a 2K guy kill me. Whatever, it happens. I was in the center of town and he was up on that hill, out in the center of the map, and he just shot right down the Ruinberg. Shot right down the. He was up in here. You can barely see it. He's up in here on the ruins. This was his side base. I mean, you can barely see it in the picture. And he shot right down that fucking alley and got me in the middle of town, and I was out. I was kind of pissed. I was like, what the fuck? But, fuck it, you know? That was like one of my first games. I'll call that a warm-up game. Alright. And then Now we're starting to get into the fucking fucky wucky. This fella. Because I went and looked. 90,000 battles, 6K, personal rating. Let's see what our Super Trooper is up to. Statistics, infographs. Oh, this might not be the fella. Vehicles. Okay, this is not the right guy. Either way. This guy, I'm gonna say, may have came down here just to do a mission, same as me. No, this is not the guy. Let's check, pay to win. I don't think that's the guy. T127, that's the one in the one video? Oh, I didn't make that video. That's the video I was gonna make in place of this. The T127 in the CIA clan, those guys play that fucking tank over and over and over and over again. Oh shit, look at this guy. Pay to win warrior. That is a pretty good name though. Plays a lot of tier 8s. Holy fuck. So, potentially trying to do the reroll thing? Potentially. This guy's about the same place I am, only I've got substantially more battles. Potentially this guy's trying to reroll. I don't know. I can't imagine playing that many tier 8s. So, that's... Nah. It's got that vibe. When you buy a bunch of tier 8s premiums and you have an account that's nothing but basically the tanks you bought. This is what I would consider a reroll account. Maybe the stats aren't there. I mean, maybe this guy should be like an 8. But if I was to reroll, this is probably all the better I would have. I'd go and I'd buy a bunch of tier 8 tanks, exactly what this fella did. And I would fucking go in and just play them. Play them until I got a tier 8, like a Roundbee. Here, actually, I wonder if I can find that. I'll find it here in a bit. I'm trying to actually remember. What in the fuck? I think somebody else wanted that name. Okay, we're gonna see if this is the right account. Yeah, okay. This is within close. T95 E2 reroll. Awards. I don't want to get in here too much. Infographs. Plays a bunch of tier 8s. Plays 6s and 7s. All Germans. Oh shit, where did that go? Statistics, infographs. Tank destroyers and arties. Okay, that's fine. So what? We went heavy with the Hummel. But still, bought himself some premium tanks. Tried to... It's in the name. It's in the name, people. Reroll. Hopefully brother doesn't get too upset about saying that. So yeah. Actually, it's me. It's me. That's my Discord name. On, when I didn't have a microphone, T95E2 reroll. And then I had to talk to myself, gunmetal engineer, anything that my computer heard, I heard, blah blah. This is my very sad attempt at reroll, and I realized that I wasn't good. I wasn't good enough to reroll, and it's silly. Fuck stats. It's only slightly better, and I don't have the crews. Alright, here we go. So then that guy, we got that guy knocked out. That isn't the guy I'm looking for. I'm looking for... this Super Trooper. Oh, that name sounds familiar. This toxic little boy. 70,000 battles. This guy will write you after the match and shit talk you. 5,800. Yay, slow clap. Good for you, bud. 70,000 battles. Statistics, infographs. Let's see where we are. Oh, we play tier 6. No, we play tier 4s. Oh my gosh, you are just fucking amazing, dude. 18,000 battles in your T28 F30. Good for you, buddy. You are truly an American fucking hero. Yeah. I see this fucking guy almost every time I go to SA. Doing the same tank, obviously. Hello. 18,000 games since 2015. Nothing too special here. Once you achieve so many battles in a tank, like that kind of numbers, they say that your personal rating almost starts to match your 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 top tank. Um, I imagine that that's more the case if you're 20,000 games and 18,000 of them are that one tank. I've heard that if you just play the one tank over and over and you're super good at it, that's the easiest way to reroll. Anyway, yay, slow clap for this dude. This isn't even the worst one. This is nothing. But yeah, you can tell it's all basically, there you go, Russian medium 4. What tank is that? Russian medium tier 4. Huh? Oh yeah, the T28. I don't think there's anybody else here. Let's just cruise by it. Oh, this fucking clown. I've seen this guy, and he anonymizes his name. It's not MJK something. It's Taken Shine. Huh? Weird. See this guy, like fucking 4 or 5 battles. I'm just like, whatever, dude. What's your deal? Oh, look at this. Tier 1, 2, and 3 with 42,000 games. Aren't you fucking precious, dude? 11,000 battles in the S35. Tier 3. Tier 2, 7,000. Tier 1, 7,000. Tier 3, 6,000. Tier 2, 2,000. And then we go down to, this are under 1,000, the T1, the M2, and the Matilda. What a fucking... This is a piece of shit. This is garbage. This is some motherfucker with all kinds of games and can't fucking play. This is just a low tier shitter. This is a fucking seal clubber. This is a troll. This is fucking nobody. This is, I have nothing better to do, so I'm gonna play nothing but low tier all day on the SA and pad my stats. This guy in a real fight, does he even have? Oh, he's got tier 8s. This is the fucking guy that fucking dusts off his fucking tier 8. Here, let's see where it takes to get him into a fucking tier 8. Holy fuck. Does he even have a fucking tier 8? Jesus. Okay, so this guy went and got a rental or something. That's my best guess. Somebody gave him a fucking rental, you know, because fucking Commander AF hands out rentals. So then this piece of shit gets into a fucking game, and he's like, oh, you just don't understand who I am. Oh, I'm a 5K'er with a 53% victory and wants to come and try to stat shame me. This is that kind of guy. So you fucking go in there and you look and you go, dude, you've played like 20 games at tier 8. Just fucking suck one. So this is some of it. This is the one extreme. There's another one coming up. I know it is. I saved the best for last. But yeah, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy and his fake ass 53% victories, his fake ass fucking 5K personal rating. Fuck him. This guy is a stat padder. 2000% stat pad and trash. Let's see who this is. I don't think this was anything that mattered. 55K, battles, whatever. Whatever. Infographs, whatever. I mean, at least he's got a wedge. It's more upper tiers than lower tiers. Maybe the guy's down here trying to, like I said, trying to get some missions done, and this was the easy thing before bed. That kind of thing. That guy, I'd love to see. I'd love to see people like that every day. No problem. People I don't want to see is these pieces of fucking low-life garbage. Out there in your Panzer 5.4, huh? Let's see. 10K personal rating. 78,000 battles. You're thinking, oh my god, 68%. This guy's a fucking great player. 71% hits. Oh my god, killed 11 people. This guy's truly the fucking... This guy's fucking... Why they make World of Tanks. This guy's some kind of fucking... Woo! He's the best player here. Yeah. He's a stat padding piece of fucking dog shit. A lot of fucking high calibers, huh? Pretty easy to get in low tier. Holy shit, tier 5. Tier 5, tier 4. Woo! Good for you, buddy. Good for you. Tier 5, 11,000 battles. So take that off the top. Tier 6, or 7 that is, that's acceptable. That's one sneaky fucking tank, though. This person obviously plays tanks that are overpowered. Another one, PZ-54, overpowered. But it's tier 5, Chaffee, tier 5, 59. Probably played those 59s back when it was a good tank. Hey, there you go. Person after my own heart right there. Woo, love that Wiz one, or the WT-100. It gets worse than this, people. It fucking gets worse than this. This infograph is actually better than a lot of people in his clan. But it's stat padding like a motherfucker here. Roughly half your games. 5 and below. Quite a bit of stat padding there. Alright, let's see our next darling player. Really, I'm saving the best for the last. 8K personal rating, 14,000 games. 75% victories. Yeah. Hit ratio 69%. Anybody that hits that high or this other guy high, 70 something, 71%. Either you've got like a fucking sheriff account with, every fucking skill, or maybe you have yourself a little helper. Just saying. Alright, let's go check out our fucking hero here. Uh-oh. Oh, fucking lost our hero. Statistics infographs. Oh, look at this. 10,900 games out of his 14,000 games. Tier 5. Doesn't play nothing else. Vehicles. Tier 5. Oh, here. Is that even right? Yes. Tier 5. Tier 6. Tier 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. What a fucking piece of shit. Okay, so let's say vehicles. Let's go here. So this motherfucker, in his fucking elitist fucking asshole clan, goes out, rolls out in his Object 140. Probably doesn't do shit. Let's see. Does he even do shit? Who cares? Maximum damage in battle. Doesn't even get fire for effect. But I'll guarantee you, he'll write you after the battle and say, "Oh, look at me. Oh, fucking such a low fucking win rate. Oh, you're a fucking piece of shit. You're a scrub." These fucking people can't hack it. These fucking people really can't hack it in upper tiers. They do one thing and that's all they fucking do. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy and every asshole like him. Fucking don't do shit. And then you fucking... These are the stat shaming motherfuckers that'll write you afterwards in a game and say, "Fuck you, man. You're a piece of shit. You didn't do nothing in that battle because you have one bad game when they're there to see it." Still not even the biggest piece of shit that I ran across today. I think this is the king shitter. Almost 10k, 73%. So they're stat padding. They're going in overpowered tanks. This is what stat padding is. You go in something that's crazy overpowered or that you're super good at, and you get a lot of kills, a lot of damage, a lot of wins, and a lot of hits. Oh, imagine my surprise. Your maximum experience is in a PZ-54. Oh, imagine that. Your record destroyed is in a PZ-54. Huh, geez. I wonder what this fucker plays. Battles. 15,000 battles in a Tier 5 Leopard. 6,000 battles in a Tier 5 T-67. 6,000 battles in a T3 Tier 2. 5,000 more in another fucking low tier, Tier 3. Another 4,000 battles in a fucking Tier 5. Another 3,000 battles in a Tier 4. This fucker wakes up sometimes and decides to play a Tier 10, but there ain't many Tier 10s there. Here we go, Cromwell Tier 6. In his top fucking page, it's all low tier. Fucking asshole. Fucking garbage player. Stat padding, pretending that he's good. Go through this whole fucking clan, you'll see a lot of it. 25,000 battles, half his fucking games. Tier 5 alone. Roughly looking just at the screen, we're talking 3/4, Tier 5 and below. Yeah. But you didn't fucking do anything that game. You don't know who you're talking to. I missed your 70% fucking victories. You're just nothing. Challenge some fucking asshole like this to a fucking Tier 10 in the fucking training room and they'll back out 9 times out of 10. They can't handle it. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They know one thing. Fucking playing low tiers. Yeah. Fuck this guy and fuck people like him. Okay, so this guy actually does have 10,000, unlike his clanmate that had like, what was it, 300? Less? 50? Whatever it was? Still. Fucking assholes. So that's your explanation on stat padding and fucking shit like that. Oh yeah. Huh. And here you go. And there's your example of a fucking skill donut. Fucking did nothing. You know what? Frankly, I didn't even fucking try. I didn't give a fuck. I saw those 3 and I was like, don't care. Don't fucking care. Bye. Fucking made that a short one. I don't need to be there. I don't need to be a fucking health pool for those fucking assholes. Let some fucking bot kill me. It's like, goodbye. Other side of the map of them. Bye. See you later. Yeah, a lot of skill donuts. Skill donut, skill donut, skill donut, skill donut, skill donut. Boom, boom, boom. These are all skill donuts. When you make zeros. Oh, look at this guy. He actually beat the other guys. Fucking. How? Probably got some spotting. Yeah. Whatever. I don't even know how they even bother with the fucking. Anyway. So yeah, that's my short video about shitters and assholes and all kinds of fucking trash like that. But Gunmetal, aren't you a bit of a fucking hypocrite? Yeah, well, let's go through my service record. Fuck it. I got a couple of minutes. It's not even 9 a.m. There you go. 50,000 battles. Hit rates, a little over 50%. Big fucking deal. 46% fucking victories. Oh my gosh. Oh, I am the devil himself, aren't I? Average damage, big deal. Max, okay, yeah. So, I got my maximum destroyed in a fucking S35. Goddamn Skippy. Fuck it. Max experience, Churchill. Fuck. When you realize my explanation, yeah. I played every single tier 1. Elited it. Got into my 2s, elited them. 3s, elited. 4s, elited. 5, elited. I'm not saying one string. No. I'm saying there was five tier 1s in the game when I started. French, British, Russian, German, American. I played that fucking thing until I had this one unlocked, bought it. Played that, unlocked it, bought that. Played that, unlocked that and that. Actually, there was even more tanks back then. There really was. Everything in the historic section, I can't get to. I hit it and it's nothing. It's an empty button. I can't. My graphics card's completely fucked. So then, yeah. And then this. I played that, and I think there was another. I feel like there was 2 lines back then. German. Either way. Unlocked it. Unlocked it. Then, said, okay, time to play 2s. 2. Unlocked that tank. 2, unlocked that tank or whatever the other was. Unlock the 3s. Play these, unlock the 3s. Play that, unlock the 3s. Do the same. Play that until I unlocked all of my 4s. Elited all of my 3s. Okay? Then I started getting fucking antsy. I was like, fuck. Fuck playing these fucking low tiers. Like, I don't know how many games I had. Quite a few. Because I was into 8s. And I remember having here this piece of shit. The Indian Panther. Man, I wanted that in the worst possible way. I wanted nothing more in this game than a tiger and an Indian Panzer. God only knows why I wanted an Indian Panzer. But yeah, I wanted the tiger one. Oh my gosh. Or the tiger. There was another tiger in here, wasn't there? There's a smaller tiger, maybe. Either way. I wanted him. And then I got him, and I was like, fucking trash. And then I wanted the mouse. Once I got into 8s, I says, you know what? I'm seeing fucking 10s anyway. So, then I started doing them by nation. So I did all my Germans until they were completely done. And a crazy thing is that I was playing planes at the time. So I took, I went in and converted all my pilot experience by plane to free experience. And it came up here in the corner. Free experience. And it came to World of Tanks. This line wasn't this way before. There was something else here. This VK and the motion were not here. Um, it was something else. Some other path to the mouse. Um, it might have been the VKs. I'm not 100%. But whatever the path was, I was here and I was stuck on the 8. And I was like, I want the fucking mouse. The mouse was, in fact, the tank to have back before the E100 was on show in the game. I was like, fuck, I want the mouse. I went in and I converted a bunch of experience off of premium vehicles and the planes, and I just went for it. And I got it, and I was like, what the fuck did I want this so bad for? I don't know how to fucking play this. So anyway, yeah. So once I got the German line, I want to say American. Russian was the very last. I remember that because there was some tank destroyers. Actually, I passed up some really good tanks as my last tanks. The 430U supposedly is supposed to be like really good, and like the 268 is supposed to be really good. Shit like that. Those were like my last tanks that I purchased. Like, period. Like, because then they introduced these other lines. Like, my actual last tanks, before the first time that I got every tank in the garage, was really these Russians. Russian tier 10s. I don't know, one reason or another. Alright. So then, so then I was doing like all these, and then I got them, and that's just where I was. So here, let's see, let's go service record. Hi. I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm actually shooting this to kind of be a clip, so I'm kind of focused a little bit on it. I'm on a roll. So then let's see, where am I at? Statistics, infographs. So yeah, my graphs, my goal is to, be in an upward position, and that's where I'm at. Heck yeah, I'm happy with that. Is it ideal? No. Do I have a lot of high tier? Yeah, I don't know. This Panzer 1C used to be fun. Used to be a lot of fun. Used to be my go-to fun tank. Now I wouldn't piss on it if it was on fire. I'd let it burn. Oh yeah. But gun, how come you have an unproportionate amount of arties? 'Cause I suck at arties. Did. Early in the game, I realized that you can sit way in the back and actually score some damage and kills. So play a little arty. So I had some arty games, some. And then I realized that the game kind of changed, and you were basically getting countered a lot and easily killed. And then they introduced campaigns, and I was on the Stug, and I had like 0 arty. I had most of these, whatever, 10 of 15, and I was like, fuck, I gotta start playing arty again. So, started playing arty again. I mean, and I had to play him to start with, but it wasn't nothing like, it took me a really long time to do some of these arty missions. And stupid me, I probably didn't even have them activated, to be honest. It's surprising how many stupid things I've done. Yeah, not activating, like when this one finished, the Stug finished, I assumed that it automatically activated these. It sure didn't. I don't know how long I played and didn't realize that the T-28 missions were not activated at all. Somebody went and said, "So how far are you on the?" I was like, "I don't know. I'll go look." 0. What do you mean 0? Yeah, 0. And then I thought, and I didn't realize that you could start the Excalibur missions. I didn't realize you could start the Excalibur missions. Shit, wrong button. Without finishing the Stug. So I finished the Stug completely before I even started the Excalibur missions. Holy fuck. But one to go. If I can get Master Class or higher, Tier 6 and above, 4 more times, I got that motherfucker out, but I don't know. I'd love to know what tank that I actually got it in. The first one, because maybe I could repeat the process, but what do you do? So anyway, there's a little bit about me, and there's a little bit about whatever. Store. Store doesn't work in my computer at all. A lot of people, if you want to make, oh here, perfect, it's here. If you want to make some money, I call it a yard sale. Since I'm just doing a general this and that stream. Since we've already talked about seal clubbing and stat betting, let's talk about making some fucking money. If you don't run fucking food, fucking get rid of it. Goodbye. Fuck it. I'll never run food. Never, never, never. Don't eat it. It's a waste. Fuck that. But that's just me. You do you. You do whatever you do. But me, all of my tanks are set up exactly the same. Well, here, let's do this. Stock. Go to modules. Go to tracks. If you've updated every one of your tracks, sell all these fucking tracks out of here. Fuck, I went in one of my alternate accounts, like my bond earning ones for the recruit program. Holy fuck, must have had 40 sets of tracks in there. Throw them away. You don't need them. Turrets generally, throw them. Motors and guns and radios, look at them before you throw them. Go in there. Actually, I should be able to throw every single one of these radios, because I have every single tank in the game, and every single one of my radios should be the highest possible radio because everything is deleted. But either way, let's do this. If you right click details, if you have one of these tanks not bought yet, I don't know, the 111 1G, okay, don't throw this radio away. They're going to give you half of what you bought it for, and if it goes in something later, don't throw it away. Because otherwise, if this is $1 million radio, they'll give you 500,000, and that is not a good number. So let's say it's $1,000 radio, they'll give you 500 back, and then you'll have to buy it back for the 1,000 later. Keep it. But yeah, this is a yard sale. Go in there and delete out the shit you know that you don't need. Some of these guns, it's like, well, sometimes I want to leave a derp on it, sometimes I don't. Yeah, here you go, the can. So the Waffen RHM, I left the big gun in there just in case I want to go back and throw the big gun on. But it's, generally. And then here, this is another one, shells. Supposedly you can hit delete on that. You can sell every single shell in there because it's ones that aren't compatible with your gun, wink wink, but I already did that once, and then I switched guns to put the derp gun or the better pen gun or whatever on. So some of these shells actually might be something that I need. Either way, I'm not hurting for money at 37, 31 and a quarter million. Yeah. So I'm not hurting. But when I am hurting, oh, I'll go right in here and I'll start selling these. Actually, I do that every so often. I go in and put my small repair, aid kit, and manual extinguisher, and I sell them down to like 1,000. And these too. Actually, these for 8 years. 8 years. I sold every time I got a large kit, a large aid, and an auto extinguisher. I sold them instantly. Boom, goodbye. 5,000 silver in my pocket. Didn't want them. Now, I put these on all my 10s, and I think 9s. 9s and 10s, I think, get large kits. And then a lot of my Russian stuff gets an auto extinguisher because they're very prone to setting on fire. Anything that I'm in it and I'm like, fuck, it's on fire, I'll put a large kit on. If they get hit and then it's up like a fucking tiki torch, I put a large extinguisher on. So that's what that is. I can't talk to you about how to work blueprints because, well, frankly, I can't. I have them all, but it'll be like RHMB, and it'll have like 6 or 8 or 12 or whatever pieces of a fragment, like here, and it'll say that you need like 12 of those and one of those to make a fragment. And you click it, and you can get down to a 0% discount, or a, you know, zero research discount. I don't know how better to say it. It reduces the amount of experience you need to go from what's the tank before the Romby. I don't know, Dickermax. It's not, but let's just say the Dickermax goes to the Romby. So you assemble these blueprints and you get it down to basically 100% discount. Means you don't have to play the Dickermax at all to get the Romby. It's assembling blueprints. Anyway, I had so many of these too. Like 1,000 of those and probably no less than 50 of each of those. And then they had an event that you could trade those in for crew books. I sold everything to the lowest number that it would fucking let me. I'd have like a 1 or a 2 here and there, but I got a lot of them to 0. And now I'm right back. Yeah. Nothing I want to sell. Nothing I want to sell. Oh, yeah. Some people don't know that this is in here. If you have a skin to something, a tank that you don't own, it'll show up in here. Like I had, well, let's just say the Battle Pass. They give you a skin to the Leopard 1 for the start of that, right? If you take the first chapter and you don't have a Leopard 1, it'll show up in here. Be like Leopard 1. I'm like, okay, cool. But yeah, that's that. What else can we talk about? Well, I can't talk about a lot of things. I can't show you the bond shop. I can show you how to earn, but that don't mean nothing. How to spend. Vehicles for bonds. Do 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 do. Let's see. Tech tree service record. Barracks. Recruits. Some of these guys, it'll say like, used by, 3 February 2024. Like, what? So don't let those guys get lost. But again, I have all the tanks. I don't need these guys. Because of that, because of having all the tanks, that maybe line came out. Here's the kind of stupid shit I did. I wasn't gonna go out and buy a crew. American heavies. That's the 10 here. There's the 10. There's the crew. Chuck Norris. Who else is in there? A hero, a hero, a hero. I didn't have anywhere to put him. Fuck, Chuck was sitting in there. Arnold was sitting in there. Whoever the one before that was sitting in there, they were all sitting in there. My fucking heroes, I'm calling these guys the heroes, were all sitting in there. Fucking, I don't know, telling stories about wars they've never been in. Fucking, I don't know. God only knows what they were doing in the barracks. There's Arnold. And a snow hooker and a hero and a hero. That was the Asian dudes from the last battle pass. And then this guy, I don't really remember him, but anyway, fucking shoved them all in there. What's the next movie down? 8, 7, 8. There you go, another hero. Another hero. Another hero. Another hero. And here's the shittiest part. I fucking hate these tanks. It's like the best fucking crew on the shitty tanks. But I was like, fuck it. I'm not spending my 100,000 gold or my whatever 80,000 silver. There's a black market coming up and I'm gonna fucking keep my whatever. Alright, tier 7. Snow hooker, snow hooker, snow hooker, snow hooker. My heroes again. I started running out. Because then there's this guy's. I think only one of those guys. No. Nope, there's nothing special about those guys. Those guys, either I created from scratch or they were in the barracks, commanders of something else, and they had whatever. It's the same thing. 100% crew, and I played it a couple times. Big deal. Nothing special. Nothing special at all. Let's talk about I mean, I can show you some good crews. Let's go Germany. Let's go medium Germany. It's in my Leopard, but that's not where it started. This is my best medium crew. My best medium and German crew, but this is my best medium crew. 5 skills plus 64. I express that as 5.64 skills. Anyway, now just look. Leopard 1, Leopard 1, Leopard 1, Leopard 1. Okay, so then let's unfilter. And let's go German mediums and our premium. PCS 35. Ba-da-ba. Crew operations return. Oh fuck, look who made an appearance. This is where the crew started, the PZ4S. This was this crew. The PZ4S. And then I would use them in all the premium tanks. And then I got to the Leopard. And I was like, you know, oh no. They gave me a Leopard crew. But it was nothing. It was for, I call it Duck Dynasty, but it was Dynasty Wars. The Leopard was on there. And so I started playing the Leopard. And I was like, hey, I fucking don't mind this Leopard. Fucking nice tank. And so I went and I played that. I played Dynasty Wars. And then, seriously, it took me a while to like, duh, fucking retard. And then, like, a lot later, crew was on sale. Like, I wrote it down. And then when crew went on sale, I dumped, and it was probably only like a 4 skill then. I dumped this crew into the leopard because I was like, I'm fucking stupid not to. And so I had all these just notebooks of notes. I hope mom doesn't watch this because I spent hundreds of dollars. There's 25Ks. I bought at least 2 packs of that 25K gold. That's $200. And retrained crew one day. And spent like a whole week moving crew. If these guys are in the leopard, and I buy this tank brand new, send to the barracks. If I've never played this tank ever in my life, PZ4S, it'll come with like a 50% crew. I don't even have a 50% crew. But either way, let's just pretend. Let's just dump random people in here. Well, here, it does the same exact thing. I don't want to fuck it up. So it starts with... Oh, I know what I can dump it in. I can just dump these in the Kuhn Panzer, and then we'll actually show you what's going on. So here, let's just do this. Let's return the vehicle. Let's send it to the barracks. Where is my Kuhn Panzer? There's my Kuhn Panzer. So the last battle pass, I got the Kuhn Panzer. And apparently I haven't cleaned up the barracks since. I went, after I did all my crew training, I canned every single person in my barracks. Thousands of them. Here, I'll show you that in a second. Dismissed every one of them. If they didn't have a place after I was done doing crew training for that week, or whatever it was, weekend, I think it might have been only Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I went and moved everybody, trained everybody. Every single person in my barracks, tier 6 plus, you won't find a tank in there that doesn't have a 100% crew. That was not always the case. I played a lot of tanks with shit crews in barracks. 315. 315 dismissals is what I did. And some of them were decent. But I didn't can anybody. Well, obviously I'm not canning. Well, I could can those heroes. They're not a BIA crew or anything, so I could can those. I kept like it was like a Russian, he's like a second Russian radio operator or something along those lines. Some of these premium tanks, you have to have 2 radios. It's like commander, gunner, driver, radio, radio, loader. Or commander, gunner, driver, radio, loader, loader. And so I kept like little things like that, but for the most part. But then they had like a BIA plus change. But these guys that are just straight 100%, fuck it, throw them away. Who cares? Yeah, I don't mind throwing them away. Okay, so then, brand new. Never played this tank in my life. It's a Kuhn Panzer. Okay, so, go in here and go there. Oops, here. See, Kuhn Panzer. Oh, yeah. Okay. Go in here, go to the crew, go to send. And then I go to my, come on. And go over here to my leopard. Leopard 1. Let's pretend that the crew is there. Here, I'll return them just to show you. They're here. I'm like, oh, I really want this crew into that tank. So then I go crew, and then I go send to barracks. That only works if you have open slots. So when open slots come on sale, definitely buy yourself some open slots. In the barracks, you maybe don't need 500, but I would suggest at least 50. Well, get yourself 15 over, 20 over the amount of people you have in your barracks. so that you can do crew swaps. Some of these Russian heavies, it's like commander, gunner, driver, radio, loader, 6, 7 people in a tank. So you need not only that 6 to dump these guys to the barracks, unless you're going to dismiss them, but you're going to need that 7 to take them out of the KV1 to put them into the IS-6. So you need some open spots or it won't work. Anyway, so then you go back here to the Kuhnpanzer. Kunzpanzer. Oh, my Kuhnpanzer crew's already gone. I mean, if he is there, it doesn't matter. I guess he didn't have to. That is the cheap way of cheating the barracks. If those guys were all in here, and you didn't have... Maybe you didn't have 4 slots, but you didn't want to dismiss these guys either. You're sending 4 from the Leopard. Here. Okay, I sent my 4 to the barracks. That's maxed. My barracks is fucking full. Pretend. Oh, that's easy. Once the Leopard is in there, you click it and it just swaps them. It sends that guy to the barracks and they cross paths somewhere on the bridge. I don't know. Hey, there's the keys. Oh, wait, no. There's the site. I guess I have to be on the right guy to say there's the keys. There you go, driver. There's the keys. And then what? Come here. Loader. Loader. There you go. Have a good run. Don't get killed. Now, here's the thing. I've never played the Kuhnpanzer. Wink, wink. I have. I'm not going to do it. This isn't that stream. This is my informational stream that I'm planning to stick up on YouTube's or keep as a highlight. Anyway, so I've never played the Kuhnpanzer. Go up here, smash the battle button, play a game, get out. From then on, okay, I've played a battle in my Leopard with this crew. Duh, obvious. Go up here to crew, go return. Later on, I'm like, no crew. Oh, fuck, where's my crew to my Kuhnpanzer? Well, I could go up here. I could go up here and try to find them. There it is. Oh, that's not my crew. Where the fuck's my crew? As long as you've played one game. Go up there and go return. It returns the previous crew used in it. Scenario. For some reason, I don't like that loader. And I want to go with a fresh loader. God only knows why you'd pick a lesser crew. Go hit battle, go play. Next time you want your tank back, it'll play that guy. It won't play that loader because you played one game in the tank. Once those guys play one game in that tank, it's like you're pointing them to, you're gluing them to, you're positioning, you're not training them, but that's where they will always go. They'll return back to. Anyway, nice. Okay, so then, if you have premium tanks, well, geez, gun, how do you know if it's premium? Great question. Let's address that. Premium filters. It's the bottom filter. Boom. Premiums. Another way to tell is they're gold. The lettering is gold as opposed to white. Gold lettering, premium tank. So any of these with the gold lettering, and they're always elite. They always have this scrambled eggs around the fucking whatever type they are. If you're not training, if you're not using your premium tanks as trainers, you are wasting time. I get it if you're down the Chinese line, because I just had this happen. It's on one of my alt accounts. And it has a Tiger 4. I have to go further back. It's got a Tiger 4. Boom, 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 boom. Come on. It's got a lot of premiums in it. Heavy tank. Heavy tank 4. But it has no other heavy tanks. That's fine. Because on that account, however this crew pans out later, maybe it'll be 2.5 skills. I don't know. When I start the line, when I get to the Japanese. Whatever. Chinese, Japanese, fuck. Like I'm on like 3 hours sleep. Less. Anyway, once I do start the line, I can train him. I can dump him in the 6, so I have a decent crew. And then gold him to the 7, to the 8, to the 9, to the 10. That would be, well, depending on how many crew members the other tanks have, but let's just say that it's the same as this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 200 to move them. 5 members, that's 1,000 gold times 0.0044. You're looking at spending $4.50 to move them. 4.5 into the 5, then another into the 6, the 7, to 8, to the 9, to the 10. And all along, remember that you have to then dump them back into the heavy tank to point them back here, or they won't play here. Which is free to point them. Never. I say tier 6 and above. Tier 6 and above, never drive a tank that doesn't have 100% crew. You aren't going to get your... It's going to be so terrible. A 50% driver is garbage. Don't do it. My other rule, never tank naked. Tier 6 and above. Some reason or another that didn't get camoed. Oh, I'll bet you. I know why. It removed my camo. I had it camoed, but it removed it when I started sticking decals on. Decals and stickers, so I have to write that on my paper. Yeah, if you put a preset camo on, whatever, I don't care. I don't play that tank, so I really don't care if it's camoed. It'll cover up the stickers. Completely covered them up. Or got rid of them. I forget which it did. Custom style, inscriptions. There you go. It's back. So it didn't remove them. It just covered them up. So I mean, that is one way to get rid of them. Because you can't fucking sell half of them. Every time I get these bullshit, I stick them on all my tier... well, 1, 2, 3, and 4. But apparently I'm into 6s, so I have a lot of that shit. And I just wanted it out of the fucking... out of here. So I applied them. Anyway, we're not gonna leave that on there. Fuck that. I don't play that tank enough to care. Oh yeah, just exit now. Anyway, so yeah, never drive naked. Tier 6 and above, never drive with a 50% crew. Go in there, go here. Go to, crew. I don't have the button. Oh, here. I do a tier, 2. This one shouldn't have. I have 50% crew, but you can change that. See, go up here to the crew button, go to retrain, and make sure it's when there's a discount. You can get crew for 100. Anyway, go like there, go to Tank Academy, boom, and go retrain. And that'll train the whole crew of 3. At very minimum, if you're playing 5, tier 1 through 5, at very minimum, do regimental training. It just costs silver. It's way the fuck better than doing... Uh-oh. Something froze. Oh, fuck. Something froze. Anyway, it's way better than driving a 50% crew. And then, the very... Oh, all your premium tanks. All of them. Accelerate your training. If you don't accelerate training, it's going to go here. And if you're not willing to cough up a shit ton of money to convert this experience to free experience, this is what took me a long time to figure out. I had like 4 million free experience in there, 3 million, 2 million, I don't know. Lots of millions of experience in here that I converted over time and used them for something else so I didn't have to grind something that was lousy. But yeah, if you're willing to spend $18,000 on the game, and you go ahead, go spend. But the kid that got me involved in this thing, he says, no, don't accelerate. I had it right the whole time. The kid don't even play anymore. Always accelerate your training so that you get good crews. These guys that talk about, I got a 5-skill crew in that. Well, that's how they get it. They had that crew at tier 2, and they pushed it all the way to tier 10, and they accelerated every chance they got. And they dumped crew books on it, I'm sure of it. Crew books. In order for a crew book to work, let me get in something that fucking matters. 10. It has to be in the tank that you're going to use it in. This is... I can't do a crew book in a premium tank. Well, in my case, I can't. You can. I'm sure you can. Return the crew. If you leave your premium tanks with their own crew, I'm going to say it again, you're stupid. You're wasting time. Other than the exception that I talked about with the Tiger 4. If that's the only one in the line, that's fine. But always take a standard crew and dump into your premium tank. Because every game that you play in that premium tank counts, air quotes, counts as if it was a battle, experience-wise. It counts to your standard tank. So now you have 2 good crews instead of trying to grind 2 good crews. Anyway, okay. Here we go. Chuck Norris. Technically Chuck Norris is in all of my... Chuck Norris is technically my M48 commanders. Yeah, technically. Go personal file. Yeah. Personal data. Change his name. This is free now. This used to cost like 10 gold. And so when I would change a name or a picture, all of my low commander, all of my low crew, their name is low. Cost me money back then. Now it's free. Anyway. Oh, and then another thing. Okay, here we are. We're 99%. What if I really want that and I don't have a crew book? Since we're talking about crew books, I really want that adrenaline rush. Go to increase. It'll take out of here, this top right corner, it'll take from your free experience 1,117. Fuck it, I got tons of it. This is really, don't do it this way. If you have a crew book, do it the crew book way. Because this is a very expensive way to do it. I could hit exchange and that would go, well, fuck it, we better do it anyway, right? Only because I'd like to talk more about crew. Fuck, I didn't want to. But we're gonna... Actually, I bet you I had a book for that. Stupid. Anyway, there you go. So anyway, there you go. He's 100%. Oh fuck, we'll just do all of them. Oh here. Anyway, okay, so then here. Well, this is the point. See, I'm in my M60, but these crew are the M48 Patton. My M48 Patton is right there with no crew. So then we go here. We're on the M60. We go to Open Crew Books. All right, I want to update. What? Crew does not meet requirements. What? Are we all catching, following along with that? That's why. I have crews that I can never use a crew book on. Um, they are like a second loader, or a second gunner, or a second radio man that are in like the JP 8.8 German tank destroyer, because it's the only one in that line that really needs that person, and he's so trained right now. Like, he's my BIA guy when I go to my 8.8, because I use my Romby crew. I use my Romby crew, and I top it off with that guy. Oh, here. He's sitting in there still. Return. I'm not going to go take the one out of the grill. He's not trained as good as this guy. So, there's another rare instance. There you go. I can never train that guy other than in a tank, because he doesn't meet the requirements. Here we go. Open crew books. Does not meet the requirements. Here we go. Oh, look. But this guy and this guy does. Anyway, okay, so then. Medium American. 10. M48 Patton. Same crew as in the M60. Return. Now the M60 has no crew. Yeah, I just had to check, see if the mic was really on. This would be really annoying if it didn't. Alright, so then we go up here, crew operations. Open crew books. There we go, let's apply that. Training book for 20,000, apply that, boom, study that book. Now we should all be over 100%. Yep, we are all over 100%. Let's close it. Now, I can train. Here. And the Yeg Panther is actually a better one to show you this on. The 8.8. This one's straightforward. Commander, gunner, driver, loader. Commander, gunner, driver, loader. Boom. It's identical in that tank and that tank. But maybe in this tank, the commander is the radio man, and maybe in the M60, the loader's the radio man. Maybe. It's definitely there. I've had it happen, and it's the German one, and I'll show you next, but I've had it that way. So I always, if I start getting these little plus marks where I can train a new skill member, I put the crew back in the original tank that they belong in before I train crew. I think it's my German medium crew. The commander. Two people have the same skill. Two people have the radio man skill. Okay, so here you go, the loader. Situational awareness. And actually, I think I might have corrected it. I think it's either it's the Rombi or the Leopard 1. Either way, 2 people have situational awareness. Well, if the loader is not the radio man in the Rombi, but the commander is, but it's trained here, tough shit. It's wasted. It doesn't count for shit. Some of these, skill is cumulative with the effects of recon, coded optics, blah blah. Oh, if 2 radio operators have the same skill, only the higher rating is effective. Read that fine print. There is a tank somewhere. I want to say it's a German. Has 2 radio people. Like, who the fuck needs 2 radio mans? Whatever. So, you have to realize some of those. Or down here. A lot of tanks have 2 loaders. If 2 loaders have the perk, the effect is not cumulative. So why the fuck train him? Train 1 adrenaline rush and 1 intuition or 1 safe storage or fucking put him on concealment. There comes a point where you just have to train everything for everybody because doesn't matter. But there's one. One of these skills, perks. There's a difference. Perks comes into effect after it increases to 100%. Written right there above the dot. I can't move it. I can't move the mouse. A perk, if you put a perk on your tank, it does nothing until it's 100%. A skill works with you the entire time it trains and is always doing at least something. Even at 1%, it's doing something. A skill does 0. Wait, opposite. A skill works with you. Repairs is a skill. Camo is a skill. As I'm working my camo up to 100, it's doing something. Not a lot, but it's doing something. A perk, like Adrenaline Rush or Brothers in Arms, does nothing until it is 100%. And it's kind of a grayish background to it. Here, what's my loader gonna take? See, this is one of those weird crews. I would normally have this a BIA crew, but my hero is not BIA. So, to get 1, 2, 3, 4, she'd be on her 5th, going into Brothers in Arms. And these guys are only going into their 3rd, gonna do Brothers in Arms. These guys will have Brothers in Arms way before she even fucking comes anywhere near Brothers in Arms. To train from 50% to 100%, your base skill, let's say, is 100 for easy math. To finish your first skill, we'll say it's double. So let's say, did I say 100? So then 200, then 300, then 400, 500. It doubles every time. And that is not an accurate number at all. Many thousands, hundreds of thousands. So some of these skills, the further you get out, 6 skills, your 6th skill, to get to the 6th skill is fucking insane to go up a point. So, a lot of games. Anyway, so put everybody back in the tank they start in. Otherwise, you're going to fuck something up for sure. 8-8. Um, so that's my Romby crew, clearly. And let's dump my Romby crew back into the J Panther. J Panther, J Panther. Boom. Return. This is some of that crew training I needed to do. 5 perk, 5 perk, 5 perk, 5 perk. 3.45, 3.77. They're nobodies. Now, when you accelerate training, okay, top right corner, left corner, accelerate training. Then, one of these guys, or my radio man, has a very slight highlight. You see it? He's yellow there, and the rest of them are kind of a white. He's the lowest man, obviously. 7745. Do the math, right? He's the lowest crew member. So, when I go and smash this battle button, the most experience will go to him until he catches up to the next lowest. Eventually, he'll get over this guy. Once he hits 78, then it'll bounce to this guy, 77. And he'll train until he gets above that guy. And they'll go back and forth until they catch up with these 8-6 guys. And then whoever's the lowest person gets the most training. It's a little kicker. Don't corner me on the number. I want to say it's something like a 10% bonus to help him. Either way, he gets a little kicker to help him train faster, to accelerate training. Okay, BIA, Brothers in Arms. It is a skill. I had to redo this crew. Money. And dump that experience on it to gold. Okay, yeah, I had to dump gold on it because here I had to retrain them. They were like camo first, and I don't know, some stupid shit that I used to do when I first started. Okay, there, see him? See how it's grayed out now? That sucks. I don't want them grayed out. Grayed out means they're doing nothing. Well, why would he be grayed out? Go to the next one, go to the next one, go to all these guys. How come these guys are grayed out? What the fuck? What happened to my Brothers in Arms? Oh, yeah, that's why. Well, for 2 reasons. I put the wrong person in there, but that's to illustrate a point. Oh, he doesn't have Brothers in Arms. Fuck. That's why I keep the Yeg Panther Commander around. Because I don't think... Well, and he's just an idiot, too. Even if he is, he ain't got the skills the other one does. This is 2.37 versus 3.77. Why the fuck would I change him out? Fuck no. If I did put the waffle into there, well, now it works, and I think that's why I switched it too. This crew was all fucked up too. He wasn't Brothers in Arms. Yeah, and look at this crew who definitely isn't Brothers in Arms. I need to fix that crew too. Anyway, so in order for brothers in arms to have any effect whatsoever, every crew member must have it and, and must be trained to 100%. If not, it's nothing. It's garbage. Absolutely nothing. So let's go to our double loaders. This is my Rombie crew. This is my 5-skiller. That's my baby. I have safe stowage, adrenaline rush, and intuition. Come down here. This guy has intuition. Did I need to train it? Fuck no. But what am I gonna do? Train fire? Pfft. Fucking Rombie don't start on fire. Not too often. I could have trained fire. I don't know. It didn't matter. Neither of these skills. Actually, that's a skill? I thought that was a perk. Sweet. Either way. It's not accumulative anyway. If 2 loaders have the skill, the average skill level is taken into account. That's the only reason I put it on there. Because now, if this crew member didn't have intuition, but the Rombie crewman did, then this would act as if it was 50% trained. Because this guy had none. If 2 loaders have the same skill, the average skill level is taken into account. Average. This plus this divided by 2. 100 plus 0 divided by 2. This would act as if he was a 50% loader if I ever decided to change around in the barrel. So that's why I did that. Because, fuck, why would you do otherwise? Another one that's a lot like that, camouflage. Oh, well, I'm trying to read it. Increases the vehicle concealment. This skill, so it works with you, is cumulative with the effects of camouflage net, blah, blah, blah. Low noise exhaust, natural cover. The paint on my vehicle. That paint that you pay for, right here in exterior, you can go down here and you can use this stuff. This is camouflage. This counts. This paint, P-A-I-N-T paint, these little paint cans that look like a Sherman-Williams, doesn't count for nothing. You put that on that tank, you have a naked tank. It's just as naked as no camo at all. You go to preset styles, all these count. That's a tank. That's camo. That's real camo. That counts. You get your, I don't know, 10% concealment, 15, I don't remember. I don't worry about the numbers. Okay, 4%. Sorry. It says right there, 4% bonus to concealment. Still, whatever it is. Okay, so you take that 4%. Exit. And then you take your crew training one. Fuck, it doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me. But yeah, your crew being trained in camouflage adds additional concealment. So, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the worst fucking tank to do it on. Let's go to my Rombie. Because I'm not good with math. What does math have to do with it? They all have camouflage to 100%. If one man didn't have camouflage trained to 100%, the camouflage rating would be 75%. 1, 2, 3. It's that 100 divided by. So, if two people didn't have camouflage trained to 100%, it would be 50% camo. You can see where this is going. If none of them, it's 0. If one of them, it's 25%. Don't get that confused with Brothers in Arms. Brothers in Arms, you have to have all 4, in this case, trained for it to work. Camouflage, repairs, firefighting, it'll all work. Not all, but those skills. Firefighting will work, camouflage will work, and repairs will work. You know, that's fine. So yeah. But camouflage works better when all 4 are trained. Same with fire. If all 4 are trained for fire, you get 100% of the effect of firefighting skill. Repairs, same thing. If all 4 are 100% in repairs, you get the effect of a 100% crew in repairs. So those are the ones listed common. The ones listed in common section. Maybe that's better shown in a different tank. You're like, what are you fucking talking about? Common. I've already got repairs going here. But the common ones, all of your members have to have it to 100% or you don't get the full effect. Full effect. Brothers in Arms must be 100% on all to have any effect. But this repair crew, well, here's the way I have it. Repairs, repairs, repairs. Let's say that those are all 100% because that's easy math. I'm only getting 3/4 of the effect of repairs. And I'm getting, let's say that's 100%, 100% of the effect of clutch braking. Right now I'm getting 98% of the effect of clutch braking. Yeah, that's an old crew. I don't train crews like this anymore. That's stupid. It's a tank destroyer. If you don't rush out into city like an idiot and you sit in the back where you should be. Hello. That's that's kind of where you should be. In the back, in the rear with the gear, taking those snipey shots. I would have, if I was doing this crew today, that would be camo. And when it made 100%, I would potentially, well, either I'd push on and get the second skill, just do them all brothers in arms, and then change things around, or potentially train this to camo 100%, drop for brothers, retrain camo, something like that. It just depends on my goals for the tank. I don't know. Like everybody sets their stuff up different. I used to set everything mentor first. 100% everything mentor first because it gives you an additional bump. 10%, 6%, 5%, I don't remember. Once it's trained to 100%. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah, another one. Man, I love telling people this, and it pisses people off. Oh my fuck. Take your 6th sense and jam it up your fucking ass. Fuck 6th sense. As far as I'm concerned, it's the most useless fucking... In the big picture, it's the most useless fucking skill there. For people that rush out and they're like, wee, I don't have to care. Cool, you go do that. If you play a smart game, 6th sense, you don't need. You don't need it. If I'm in a heavy, don't put 6 cents on it. You're in a fucking heavy. You're expected to be up in the fight. Fucking go up in the fight. You're gonna be spotted. Dumbass, you're in the heavy of the fight. You're a heavy. You don't need 6 cents whatsoever in a heavy, period. You don't need it. Well, you shouldn't need it. Uh-oh. My game's shit in the bed for some reason. Anyway. So then here's the problem. I run 6 cents in my Romby. Alright, I'm used to it. I go sneaking up. Bing. Light. Well, now I'm counting on it. I'm counting on doing shit I shouldn't be doing. And hoping that the light's going to go off. Well, if the light gets defective, last week the light wouldn't go off. For some reason, I don't know, glitch, I don't know. The light quit going off. And I was out doing fucking shit I shouldn't have been doing. And then I'm counting on the light. Well, if the light goes off, I'll just back up. Well, then I start counting on the light. The light bulb, 6 cents. Alright, now I'm down here in the J Panther. Like, alright, woo! German tank destroyer, let's go fucking play it like I play the Romby. And I go and I do something stupid, and I'm like, well, I didn't see the fucking light bulb. 6 cents. My 6 cents didn't go off. Oh, how the fuck was I spotted? Well, let's take a look there, Captain Jack. You don't have any fucking camo. You see, it's not trained camo. You don't have a light bulb, so it's not going to go off. You don't have a camo net. The only thing you have camo-wise is you painted your stupid tank. 4%. And you were shooting. Every time you shoot, even if you have fully trained camo on your crew, even if you have this applied camouflage to the outside, even if you have a net, you pull that trigger of your gun, the muzzle flash gives away your position. 9 times out of 10. Well, you know, depending on how close people are, but always expect that when you fire your gun, expect that you're going to be spotted. Now, if a bush like this, right here in the corner, these bushes, if you're sitting behind some bushes, and they're right here, right where the hand is, my mouse hand. Yeah, my mouse hand, you can see it. If you're sitting a barrel length from the first bush, let's say there's a wall of bushes. They say that's the way I've heard it. That's your best camo. A lot of people are like, no, you have to sit in the bush. If I'm gonna fire, it's behind the bush. And ideally, if you have one bush here and one bush here, they call it double bushing. Or if you're in a light and you can be surrounded in bushes, of course that's your best bet because you have a bush in front of you, a barrel length from you, but then any direction you want to look or shoot, you're completely surrounded in bush, and that's ideal. But if you only have a line of bushes, don't be in the middle of the bush. Don't have the bush here and your barrel sticking out and your hull sticking out. You can do this in the middle of a game. If you can see the front of your tank and you're, sitting in a bush, wink wink, so can the enemy. Like, it's that easy. I try explaining it to people. No, but, whatever. I'm not going to say a name. This streamer said, okay, listen to him. I know it works for me. I'm relaying what works for me to you. I'm not saying go do it. I don't care what you do. Matter of fact, if you don't take this advice, it works better for me when I meet you on the battlefield. And I realize that sounds like I'm being an arrogant prick, but if you don't do things if you don't go somewhere and figure out bush mechanics, or how to camo your tank or whatever, and you just go in there with a 50% crew naked and stock, you're going to be so easy for me to kill. And you're going to have games and you're going to be like, why am I even playing? Doing little things to help yourself helps you. Yeah, never go 50% crew. That's bad. Yeah, if I actually got back to wanting to play this JP4, I would I'd fix it. Frankly, um, out of my 670 tanks, a lot of them just sit in the back, collect dust. I'm glad it's not a real motor pool like in the army. You get 113s that like you don't drive. You don't touch them. You don't drive. You just go in, start them, check the oil, do your pre-maintenance. Those fucking things break down a lot just sitting. It's crazy. I don't know. These things that all be broke down and seized up, they never drive. They never go anywhere. It's like setting them in a field. Let's see what else can I talk about. I think I've covered crew pretty good. A little bit about bush mechanics. See, a lot of this I'd have to be in a game, and that's kind of not where I am right now. Like, I don't want to go in a game. I want to end this bit of a stream and keep it in my highlights and save it forever. But you're in a game, and you got a bush here in front of you, and I'm gonna shoot, since it's the only thing I'm aimed towards, those tents. Fuck, this is stupid. Here, maybe I'll switch it. No, I can't, because the tank doesn't move. So basically I have to shoot at those tents. Let's pretend. Now, those tents, let's say, are enemy light, and they start over here. Watch the hand, and they're cruising across. They're doing this scouting run, running around in circles like an asshole, right? It's not where he's sitting right now when you pull the trigger. He's doing this fast across here. He gets in your sight. Boom, you hit the trigger here. He's over here. Your bullet hits there. I have a video on YouTube with the Whiz Quillian, and that pretty much shows it. The guy's coming off of a hill. I aim in front of him. Any redneck that's ever went out deer hunting, deer too. I've never tried to do a deer on the move, but shoots a duck or clay pigeon. Go on YouTube and watch. Jesus, he's sponsored by Benelli. Fuck, I think he died. He was like the best fucking skeet shooter like in America. You lead your target. People don't get that in the world of tanks. You fucking lead your target, and you'll hit. Of course, that's what aimbot does. There's a lot of fucking people running aimbot. You can fucking blow up my shit and get pissed at me and tell me I'm a shitter. That's fine. Motherfuckers are running aimbots. But the amount of people that hit that kind of fucking accurate, either they got some fucking seriously sick crews like fucking 6+ skills, or they're running some kind of fucking aim assist. And that's what the aim assist does when you download it. I've been banned from this game before for using unauthorized mods. I'm not gonna fucking lie. There was a time that I was like fucking everybody else is. Got caught right away though. Fuck, that shit didn't last, but I don't know if I got 100 battles. And they're like, nope, shut it down. Like they were quick after me. But yeah. So yeah, you have to estimate where they're going to be when your bullet hits. Some people can't. And if you believe that people don't run aimbots, well then there's a lot of people that fucking get that concept. But for the rest of you that don't, it's one that you want to definitely learn. The velocity of your bullet compared to the speed of their fucking tank, and boom, shoot them. You shoot where they're gonna be instead of where they are. The best way to illustrate that is to jump into a plane and show you that in World of Planes. If you're shooting at the ass end of that plane, unless you're both going ducks in a line, like you're going down a highway, you're not gonna hit him. If he's turning right, you fucking aim in front of him so he goes into the bullets. Fucking easiest way to illustrate that point. Just show you on fucking planes. Same thing works in tanks. Or show you in a tank, but well, when you have random number generator, RNG, affecting every single one of your shots here in tanks, World of Tanks, you can't guarantee you're gonna hit. I've had shots that I was fully zoomed, as shrunk as it can be, and the whole fucking tank was within the circle. And he's sitting still. I'm sitting still. And I pull the trigger and it hits the fucking bank. Or goes over his head. I'm like, fuck you, it did. Fully shrunk. We're both sitting still. There is 0 factors. There's still one factor. RNG. Random number generator. Nope, you missed. Like, fuck you, I missed. Or I'm shooting between their tracks. Full scoped. Like, I'm close. Nope, bounce. Fuck you, bounce. Yeah. That's the problem with this game. There's factors. It's not just skill. You can have skill and it'll fuck you. You can not have skill and you'll be lucky and it'll say, yep, you got it. Like, fuck you. He didn't hit me that way. Nope. Game says he did. Alright, fine. Game says he fucking did. Now I can't sit here and say, oh yeah, I've got 10,000 battles on. No, I don't. I got fucking like 2 battles in War Thunder, but it's my understanding from watching streams and talking to fellas, because I got really tired of this game, and I mean, frankly, the more I play it, the more I play it, the more I get kind of about it. It's mood, but I get in these moods where I'm just like, fuck it, I can't deal with it. I have to switch to something else. I have to not stream. I have to get away from the game because it's driving me crazy. But so then one of those times I was like, fuck it, I'm going to War Thunder. If they put Crew 2.0 in here, I'm fucking leaving. They will take my almost 6 skill crew, put it to whatever the fuck they think it is, and then offer you, a brand new player, the opportunity to buy that crew for $50. Now you can catch up to me if you dig into your wallet and pay them. I will fucking leave this game. And if I got people with their fucking 6 skill crews from that one tank and they can put that in 5 other tanks, nah, I'll fucking leave. That screws over everybody that's been here. Topography, these missions. Yeah, what the fuck do I need those missions for? Hey, I fucking hear you. You don't. But 20,000 credits each one, and they take, I don't think I took one over 10 minutes. There's a lot of credits to be made here. A lot of credits to be made here. I don't know, I'm hearing music in my brain. Would I play these maps like they're saying to? A lot of them, no. I was doing some of these on stream for a while, and it's something I need to get back to. Here, I'm going to write it on my notes. There you go. I won't do it on this stream. This is going to be my not playing stream that I can just keep forever in the highlight reel. This is just a basic explanation of some of the functions of the game. But yeah, like, what fucking map was it? One of these maps, it basically was telling you to, oh, this one. Yeah, right here. Oh, look at that. You're in a heavy tank. Okay, you start here. Some of this I agree with. This can be a very good spot if you're in the right heavy, and you have enough depression, because they're doing the same. They're coming up here. The enemy's here, and you sit and you fight over this little hill. Okay. And meanwhile, if your lights aren't fucking totally stupid, one of your two, you start here. One of your two lights will go park in a bush somewhere up in here. One of these bushes, I think. Of course, their enemy light is doing the same. He's in one of these bushes. There's like a hill up in here. And one of your lights sits there, and their enemy light sits there, if they're both smart. And if they're fucking sneaky, they don't see each other. It's very rare, but sometimes you can get this thing where two lights are sitting a square from each other and never know it until one of them shoots, and then you're fucked. Anyway, so you're here in your heavy, but these topography missions only show you heavy and medium missions. I'd like to see it show arty. I'd like to see it show lights and destroyers, but maybe it's a future thing. Anyway, I have done this once or twice, and it isn't a bad play. It's not a bad play from either side. Sit here and fight over this, and sometimes you can shoot up. You can get here, not be hit from this guy, and shoot up the hill. Also, you could be in a medium or any tank and shoot down this hill and hit these guys. That's something you need to realize. That's something they don't show you in this video. They're like, oh, just go here and then go across all this open area. Fuck you, go across that open area. Because that was the one I was on. And it was from this side. So it's probably this one. Yep, it's this one. Come up here, fight, shoot this guy. Cross all this open area. Fuck you, cross that open area. I'm not going into here if I don't have to. That's more opportunity for this light up here to see me. And for these destroyers back here to shoot me. Nah. So, some of these, it's like, do this and this. And then I'm thinking, well, if they have Overwatch, you're fucked. Even coming up here is a chance. This heavy spots you. They take this hill, the mediums, and now he's sitting here, for instance, shooting in on you right there. It's all a gamble. Everything here is a fucking gamble. This play in here, on this side of the hill and this side of the hill, is more of a light. I'm not trying to get into it, but if you know your role, which is a really great part of planes, World of War planes, if you don't play your role the way your role is supposed to be played, you don't get the maximum points. At least that's my understanding. I mean, we can go talk to, not Sneaky Pete, Awesome Pete, and we can ask again. But, that probably wouldn't be a bad idea in here. To kind of, give you a bump if you play your role. I'd be fucked a lot in my Rombie, because I take my Rombie right to town, or wherever I can find hard cover. But gunmetal, what's hard cover? I'm not in the fucking military. I'm a tactical fool, and I look cool doing it, but I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, well, let me explain. If this hill, I don't have anything to really show you. If this hill was bigger, taller, at least as tall as my tank, and maybe had a little taper, that'd be a great place to shoot from. Take my tank, angle it in here, use the rock to hide, in some cases hide visually, but also hide from a bullet. So if you can get behind uh, a big rock or a non-disintegratable building, and in this case, if this was a rock, you could pop your barrel around that rock, take a shot, back up, reload, pop out, back and forth. I can show you that in another video, or just watch my stream. You know, that usually helps. What is it? World. Go to Wikipedia and then type in World of Tanks. And there's a place in there that talks about camo, a place that talks about spotting, all these different things. And if you go and do the topography and you go and do some of those trainings on, oh, here we go. Hey, it's even better. Look at that. There you go. Go do something like this. Defense basics, attack basics. I mean, I realize it's probably better in it's like printed out word for word with pictures in Wikipedia too. It'll tell you all your how skills work, how equipment works, how your tracks work. It'll tell you all that shit. Go check it out in Wikipedia. It's really worth doing. Um, and then yeah, do some of this shit. All right, I'm gonna shut that stream down just because I want to keep this in my highlight reel, and nobody's here, so I'm not even gonna send a raid out. But all right, thanks.